My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. Want more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, want more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, freed from desire, mind and senses purified, freed from desire, mind and senses purified, freed from desire, mind and senses purified, freed from desire. Na 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 na
Chrissy? It's pretty daunting up there. There's no way you try that.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Yeah? I wonder if they've got time to sort of back out. What do you think, Chris?
Well, it's now or never.
Okay, 3, 2, 1,
Looks like
fly. Okay, come on guys, come on, officer, open it up!
Got a bunch of idiots.
What?
42-year-old men.
Huh? What's that old guy?
Typical Greek.
Oh, so there's a couple of swings and then it's all over. Chris?
Yep.
Wasn't bad. Maybe we should bring Johnny. Huh? Maybe we should bring Johnny in on this.
Yeah.
Huh? No, you did quite well. It's a shame that you didn't concentrate. I don't know.
Shoot forever. 1, 2, 3. But yourself, you must shoot it in the hole.
We're going to have to bring back Johnny again for excellent shooting.
I didn't know. The third one.
Did you get
have to
anything?
shoot- No, you shoot 2 down. I shot 2.
Yeah.
The third one, you have to get in the hole.
Yeah. Well, he was saying to you something like that. I heard him.
Yeah, you got to shoot hard.
Chrissy, I had to show you this. It's 60 lines. A record that even you might find hard to beat.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Yeah.
Would you like to look at Wally like that?
Για τα κουβάνω μου πρέπει να ρίξω. Θα σου πω, για τα κουβάνω μου πρέπει να ρίξω. Εγώ να σου πω να ρίξω.
Ξέρω δεν είναι σωστό, πες μου πως είναι να κάνω.
시끄러워. 나 옛날 같아. 잡라니까.
And it seemed everlasting that you would always be mine. Now you wanna be free, so I let you fly. 'Cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never die. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you, definitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me? Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby, and we'll linger on. Time kills, I'm feeling the strong, and I know you're never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Hey, I ain't gonna cry, no, and I won't beg you to stay. You're determined to leave, boy. I will not stand in your way. But inevitably, you'll be back again.
Nice beach. Yeah?
Oh, in your heart, babe. Our love will never end. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape? Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby, and we'll linger on. Time kills, I'm feeling the strong. No, you're never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby.
αυτό που νιώθω. Στα αστέρια μου θα πνίγω ως ποτέ. Σε σκεφτόμαι σου λέω, για σένα ξενυχτάω. Σε σκεφτόμαι σου λέω, για σένα ναι πονάω. Σε σκεφτόμαι πολύ, σε σκεφτόμαι πολύ. Ως πότε θα τρελαίνομαι, ως πότε θα βασανίζομαι, ως πότε όταν σε βλέπω μπροστά σε άλλους θα υποκρίνομαι, ως πότε. Σε σκεφτόμαι σου λέω, για σένα ξενυχτάω. Σε σκεφτόμαι σου λέω, για σένα ναι πονάω. Σε σκέφτομαι πολύ, σε σκέφτομαι πολύ, σε σκέφτομαι. Τρελαίνομαι, παθιάζομαι, πορώνομαι. Σε θέλω ως πότε, με ψέματα θα ζω, κρυφά θα σ' αγαπώ, ως ποτέ σε ρωτώ, σε ρωτώ. Σένα ξενυχτάω, σε σκεφτόμαι σου λέω, για σένα με πονάω. Σε σκεφτόμαι πολύ, σε σκεφτόμαι πολύ, σε σκεφτόμαι σου λέω, για σένα ξενυχτάω. Σε σκεφτόμαι σου λέω, για σένα με πονάω. Σε σκεφτόμαι πολύ, σε σκέφτομαι πολύ, σε σκέφτομαι. Έλα!
Chrissy, I thought you might not believe this, but I got 93 points. I think he'll be very pleased to hear that.
That's the highest score that you've ever done.
Yeah, well, he had 71 before. So 93.
So you're the
Can you
champ.
have a look at it just to make sure? Where's his lines? Can you have a look?
93 level
It went really fast, yeah.
9 or something.
93 points.
93 points.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. Oh, that was nice. Did it go nice?
It's 100 times better than the Escort.
What is 100 times?
Forget the
the way it
Fiesta,
drives.
forget Vitara.
Really expensive. The only thing is, freezing last night. We had that
Oh, you were cold in it? Yeah. Because you're going so fast.
There's no roof. That's it.
We didn't get it there. There is a roof.
All right.
Best, yeah.
Thinking was coming along to the island.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
Take the car, sure.
Take it.
all right,
Just
yeah.
make sure you take Eggley down or something after. What do you want to do?
Okay, come back in that.
All the supermarkets are shut. Sunday. I was looking for one because we went down to the Where?
One year after that.
Always. I know. I'll give you some money and buy me a cup round. See you in a minute.
He looks like him.
No, he wants to pose.
Put your head down. Both of you.
Bloody model! And how close is that?
That's sweet. Let me drive up.
Where'd you get it?
This is a dodgy lift.
Is it? Like, won't go.
The lift, it shakes all over.
Oh, can you feel how heavy it is? Going
What's
up.
that?
We went in the lift
Maybe you should have lost some more weight.
on the boat. When it was heavy on the move, it just kept, the door kept going, it was staying open.
Look at that, mate. Peeling, I think.
Oh, look at some more
Look at that
I'm
black.
browner than you.
Nature.
Who's browner, you or Chris?
Chris.
Chris Linkley more like. No, or Andrew even. He's going to go back to an Indian. Who? An Indian. Woo!
Not that sort of Indian.
Oh, you've got like a little settee as well, haven't you? That's nice. This is like the boat. Our boat was like this. It was a little
Oh,
let's get a picture.
And there's the bungee jump.
That's where the thing is there. Look.
That's where we went. We went all right down there. Beautiful.
It's nice the way the water comes in both sides.
Did you go to this beach?
Don't lean on the balcony.
Is this the beach we went to?
No, we went round there. My brother said.
Whoa. What's that? Miniature golf?
Yeah, don't look over for it.
Yeah, he makes me think if you go too near.
You can dive into the pool from it.
You take photos.
Where were we earlier?
Right, round there. We saw the bungee.
What's this beach like?
Never been there.
Oh,
It's quite nice.
How'd you get there? Just across the road.
It looks nice over there. Where it comes join.
Stony.
Oh, that's what I saw. I saw that little pool and I thought that's the pool you had.
Oh, look where the sea joins there. That's nice, isn't it?
That's really close together.
Did you ever go down there?
Yeah, we had a swim around.
Where, in the pool? Bit high up.
We dive from it.
Dive from it.
That's nice over there, isn't it? With the two seas, it looks stony.
Was there someone at your door?
Where we went, it was nice. It was nice and flat, the sea. No waves like it was totally clear, flat water. Lovely sand. Yeah, it was beautiful down there.
don't lean, Nicola. How you doing, Kazim?
Good.
Yeah? Are you close to your uncle's high score yet?
We're talking about you have to be in mind first.
Yeah? Is that my cup? No.
No.
I think I've lost my cup. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the Spanish cup. Can I have a look at it? No, it's not the Spanish cup, is it? Tenerife. Now, who's been to Tenerife, Peggy? Anyone we know?
I think so.
Where are you going tonight, anyway?
Club.
Yeah? Which clubs have you been to so far?
I've been to Cave
Yeah.
and Cool Club
Right.
and mostly pubs.
What about the Tonga Tonga Club? That's the club that the person that's staying in my flat.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? No.
I'm going to Car Wash tonight
Yeah?
and Black and White.
Rhythm is a dancer, it's a soul companion. You can feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, you can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. It's a soul companion. You can feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, you can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. Rhythm is a dancer, rhythm. You can feel it, you will feel it, rhythm. Rhythm is a dancer. Rhythm is a dancer, it's a soul companion. You can feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air.
Right, just to prove to everybody that you were here.
In the baby. That's a living proof we're here. Yeah, it's nice.
Right. Yeah. Well, as I said, I've had an exit visa now. I took a permanent one.
Where's John?
He's fascinated. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Chris, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Put your
money
20 pence in. Yeah. Okay.
Go on.
Yeah? Then what do you do?
Put your finger in there.
Hands
Like that. Put your... Spread your hands, Andrew.
Alright. Is it working?
Yeah. Wait for the number to come up.
Oh look, it's getting bigger.
5's the best. 1's not so good.
How long is it going to take?
2 seconds, Andrew.
This is embarrassing, you know.
I bet it is.
The 2 girls just walked past. Chrissy, if it's not going to work now, I'll take my hand away.
Just wait, Andrew. Just wait.
How long is it going to take? I just can't tell you how embarrassing it is. No, I'm not going to take my hand away now.
Oh, you take your hand away and it's game over. Oh, okay, well done.
Obviously it didn't work.
Should have put your hand like that.
Huh? Alright, you put your, I'll put your, give me your 20.
Huh?
Give me 20.
Now do it again.
No, you do it.
No.
Well, I can't do it.
Oh.
Right, you know what I'm like with machines.
Oh. Put it in. You do that. There you go, you hear it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nice working. There. Then it comes up at 1. Wow.
That's not bad, is it?
Once a week.
Huh?
Once a week.
Once a week?
It's roughly about right.
Okay. I think we've just drawn a crowd there because everyone seems to want to do it now. You got 4, Chris.
Quello da cercarsi da bussolini. Non va molto, no? C'è una soccale nera.
Ah, Chrissy, you've been outdone. Is it 7 times a week?
Andrew, you don't even know what it says.
So,
You don't even know what it says. For all you know, it could say ugly.
Could it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
È cristalla.
P.
E rimane a moscare.
She did look pretty sexy actually, that one.
I'll let the viewers judge for that one.
What? No, I'm happy with that. What do you think?
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
We haven't even found out what 8 was.
Changed a little bit. It's got a little bit more noise here.
Remember, this is karaoke. We don't want it to turn out to be cabaret. We want you to take part. We have over 800 songs, and it's up to you to come down and do them. I would also like to welcome
the clientele has changed a bit as well.
First time, and the kids in Cyprus.
Huh?
This is their first holiday in Cyprus. Watching the holy testing.
Eglin, why don't you sing that you really want, what you really want, when you didn't want it? What do you think, Eglin?
It was a space satellite.
You know that she looks exactly like Marina Sirtis, that girl. If she comes again, I'll try and capture her for you. Okay.
Monopoly, 21 checkers and chess. Do your blast from the past.
Even the waiter was surprised that you ordered that plate of chips.
Right.
Well, it's hardly healthy, is it?
No. I wasn't very hungry and I thought it'd be
You thought you just have the whole place.
And it's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town, better than old King Kong.
Chrissy, at Waterworld there was basketball. I was hoping that you'd go and show them up.
Leroy, he's a gambler.
There was no ball.
Yeah, there was. There was some people playing.
It's time in the ring, everybody's good.
I've got bread on my shoulder.
Come on in, it's gonna have a dragon. Spanish ring, the whole damn town, better than old King Kong. Neater than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday, by the free throw, Leroy shooting dice, and at the next on the far side of Gelby Dollars, ooh, that girl looks nice. Well, it had his eyes upon her, and then trouble soon began. Leroy, you learned the lesson about dancing with the white or pajamas man. And it's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town, better than old King Kong. We need a land of junkyard dog. Well, it's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town, better than old King Kong. We need a land of junkyard dog. And it's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town, better than old King Kong. Need a land of junkyard dog. Yeah, it's better than old King Kong. Need a land of junkyard dog.
I have to admit, that's really nice.
Who?
The girl, the waitress. She's definitely from England.
So your type?
Yeah, yeah.
I have to tell you,
I'm going to speak to her then. Or?
Yeah. When she comes over.
What are you going to ask her for? 2 Cokes?
I might even go for 3. How about that? It's not bad, is it?
Well, let's get back to the 3 shots.
She looks a bit like Marina Sirtis.
Shot about and you do a song.
She's very energizing.
And she's also very ugly.
Okay. Right, down them one at a time there, baby. Josh thought he was drinking the whole bloody lot.
Chrissy, I hope you're not going to let us down this time. Stefano got 1. You got 1 last time. Hey, wait a minute, that's the same Teddy for 2. You've been cheated. Huh? too?
How do you know?
Because I saw someone win that.
Sure, my boy, yeah, I'd be proud of that.
Yeah?
We can show him when we get back.
Right, okay.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
If you want my future, forget my past.
If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. What you think about that? Now you know how I feel.
Say you could handle my love. Are you for real? I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is.
So here's a story from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you gotta listen carefully. We got M in the place who likes it in your face. You got G like MC, who likes it on a easy V, who doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, how you'll see, stomp your body down and wine it all around. Stomp your body down and wine it all around.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you wanna be my lover,
you gotta
make it last forever.
Stomp your body down and wine it all around. Stomp your body down and wine it all around. Stomp your body down and wine it all around. Stomp your body down and zig a zig.
If you wanna be my lover.
Right.
So what are you going to have, Andrew?
I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want a prawn cocktail. You know, what else is there? What I want, what I really, really want. I think a prawn cocktail and a cheese omelette. So Chris, what do you want? What do you really, really want? Chris? To order.
I don't.
You don't wanna, you don't wanna. You don't wanna be. Egle, what do you want? What do you really, really want? You wanna? Go on, you wanna?
I want potato chips, I think.
Do you?
7 please. 2 cokes.
Hey, you've been on the banana boat, haven't you?
Yep.
You're going on it again then?
I've got the scars to prove it.
What was I going to say? Is that what you really, really want to be?
Not really.
No. Go for it, Chrissy. Don't worry. Don't let the geezer put you off, Chrissy. Let Stefano have a go. Yes! Whoa! Oh, that's it! Go for it! Now, Chrissy, you've got a lot to beat. Chrissy, stop arguing with the guy. You know you've got to get them all in. In the baskets, Chrissy, that's it. Yes, yes, all four. That's it. Yes, yes, up there, yes. Chrissy! Chrissy! Yes, that's right, it's the basket, yes. Yes, you've still got a chance, that's it, yes. Chrissy! Okay, hello and welcome to another edition, another evaluation, and this time we're talking about the holiday adventure of 1997, which is, well, it's another Cyprus adventure, but this time we go to Egypt. So let's get into the PC straight away and have a look at that. So you can see that, I mean, you can see that it's a poor country and everything, but as I said, I'll never forget the little kid who ran towards the car. I said, where is he running to? You know, he had to run this way and that way out of all these bits and pieces, but he got as close as he could and he started waving. I thought that was very nice. And you see people waving and everything. The only thing I can say about the Egyptians is their selling policy. They like hard bartering and this and that. And you can see, I mean, the little kid, have a look at the little kid. He starts off £7 and he's willing to go down and down to 4. I didn't like that. It was hard sell all the time, hard sell. Everything had a price. If you touched a camel, it was £1, you know. And my sister was in the Cairo Museum and she wanted to go to the toilet, and one lady tore off one square piece of a toilet paper and said £1. You know, I'm just happy that I didn't have diarrhea on that day. Otherwise, you know, how much would a whole toilet paper cost? You know, a whole roll would cost something like £100. But and you see here, you know, this is Tutankhamun, the famous Tutankhamun. They wanted £20 just to film that. And when the lady told me in the coach that it would cost £20 to film it, I mean, there was no way I was going to pay that. I said, well, no, I'm not going to pay that money. And my sister, no, pay the money, I'll pay the money, I'll pay the money. So the girl comes along and she says, I said to her, can I have a ticket so I can take Tutankhamun? And she says, £1.50. And so I'm thinking, well, £1.50 is a lot different from £20. The £1.50 was for photographs only, but I took the £1.50 one. So I walk into the Cairo Museum and I show the ticket, and they look at my camera. But my camera was really small, so it looked like a still camera. So here I am. I'm filming Tutankhamun. You can see it here. Can you see the guy? Can you see that guy there? You know, the security guy. He looks at me, and he taps me on the shoulder and he says, excuse me. And I go, oh my God, I said, I've been caught now. And I try to put my hand in my pocket to get that ticket out, and will I get away with it again? But all he says is, get on that stool and have a better shot of Tutankhamun. And then suddenly you see I'm up high and I'm filming Tutankhamun. So I was very happy to get away with £1.50. I'm sure if the Egyptian government is watching this, they'll probably sue me because you know, I should have paid the full £20. God knows how much it is today to film Tutankhamun. It's probably an extortionate fee today to actually film Tutankhamun. And if you have a look at this, you have a look. I stop here and I film the Sphinx and the pyramids at a distance. Well, the guy said to me that I had to leave my video camera at that point if I wanted to go further. I was prepared to stay there all day. I was not going to hand over my video camera to that guy. I said, well, I'm going to stay here. I waited 5 minutes there. He said, oh, off you go. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, he tried to steal the camera. Or maybe he wanted me to pay extra money to get the camera through. It's my sister really that wanted to go to Egypt. You know, apparently there was a kiddie trip, you know, from Teledown Primary School that everyone went to Egypt. My mum never allowed her to go, and she always had it in her that you know, she felt that she missed out. You know what I'm saying. And here you can see.
Well, I'm here at last.
Yeah, she's sort of saying, well, I'm here at last. I really went for my sister, really. And I already said that Egypt was a poor country, but if you have a look at this, and I'm going to stop it at one of the shops, I'll stop it right here. The guy is waiting for a customer to come in to buy a wheel, a hub, you know, one of these expensive hubcaps wheels that are £800 each in any other country. And I'm sort of thinking that he's going to be waiting and waiting. I said, you know, people are sort of, you know, they're hungry, they're going to walk past and, I think I might get a wheel today, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really strange and really funny. I'm really glad I captured that. So here we are on the ship, and Stefano is having a go at the slot machines. And I think it was really funny. I just said to Stefano before I filmed, I said, Stefano, I would like to have footage of you winning. I was just joking to him. And he said, okay. So as soon as I started rolling the camera, look what happens. It's like right on cue.
Too easy.
Stefano wins all the money and everything, and makes a really great video.
Have another go.
And what a great, character Stefano is and everything. And he's wearing this really beautiful cap. Have a look at it. You could see him wearing this cap as we arrive into the port in Egypt, and we can actually see the point. Have a look at this. Have a look at this scene here. He's suddenly looking around, you know, sort of, oh dear, what's happened to my hat? Well, you know, it's been a 12-year mystery since that day, since 1997. It's been a mystery what did happen to that hat. Well, I can tell you that that hat has been mummified and is actually sitting in the Cairo Museum as a tourist attraction. So I can tell you what's happened to that hat. And as the lady is giving all the lectures and everything, she's trying so hard to give the lecture. You can see it here. You know, she's giving the lecture and everything, but old George, that's Irina's husband and Stefano's dad, he's not interested. He just walks away. I mean, the culture just went, you know, virtually totally over his head. Okay, so the rest of the film, besides Egypt, is in Ayia, Cyprus. And I remember bringing this film home from England, and my dad saying to me, "Oh, play the film, play the film." And I said, "Well, no, I haven't edited it. I haven't edited it yet." No, you got to play the film, play the film. So I played the film, and after half an hour, my dad said, "What a load of rubbish." So I learned from that day. I said, never play your edited material ever. Well, your raw material. You know, if you play it, there's no one that's going to want to see it again after you've edited it. So I learned from that. I think what he was saying was, well, it's really all in one place. I don't think it's boring, although there are scenes where we go to Nicosia. We see Gadarina working in the bank. I think that's a nice shot there. But you have got other scenes in there, but you know, I think it's okay in Ayia Naba. There's some nice scenes. I think I was a bit loose with the camera. There's a lot of scenes where I'm panning the camera too fast, you know, because, well, we made a 1993 film. I thought it was a very good film, and you sort of think, oh, it's really easy to do this. Let's, you know, you're a bit more, not slap happy, but a little bit more careless. But originally when I edited this, I tried to cut out as many of the pan shots as possible. I've left them all in this time because I think the picture's clear. We've got most of this is original. 90% of this is original, although I lost one of the tapes. I'm sure it exists somewhere. I don't know if you actually notice when it becomes a copy and when it becomes original. It's about 10% that's not original. But it was a little bit. It was a bit of a lazy film. I thought when I started editing this that it was actually a bad film. It's not bad. I think it's actually very, very good. Anyway, let's see some other scenes. And if you have a look at this scene, it is a great scene. Look at Sidiri here. We're playing snooker at the Androthea. This is the pool that everyone likes to go to. It's a nice place, you know. You relax there and everything. It's opposite the Gimel. Anyway, we're playing pool, and have a look at Sidiri here. He looks back, you know he's going to make some kind of flash shot here. And have a look at this. Yeah, he gets the ball. I mean, that's a really nice shot, you know, it's a really nice shot. But it's my turn. It's my turn. And I'm going to make a shot. I mean, he's just done a super duper, and it's my video and everything. I've got to top that. And just have a look at this shot. How about that, you know? 2 holes in 1. And I'm sort of saying, come on, Sidiri, beat that. So this is the Luna Park, which was built since the time we went last time. I don't know if you remember, I showed you a shot of what the actual place was. It was just open fields, and suddenly there's this Luna Park there. Anyway, so me and Chris go down there. And Chris was always good at basketball. You've seen that before on the volumes. And he goes and have a look. He gets the first basketball in. Now have a look at the guy, the little kid. You know, you can see the worried and the shocked look on his face, as if to say, "Oh dear, you know, where's my dad? This guy's a professional. We're going to have to give a prize away. You know, this is absolutely disastrous." I'll stop it here. You can actually see him soiling his pants at this moment. You know, look at this. They're so scared about it. You know, oh dear. You know, where's my papa? I don't know what I'm going to do. So what he does is he tells Chris that he has to get the balls in each of the baskets. That puts Chris off. And as you can see here, you know, he's missing all the baskets. And then have a look. I'm going to pause it here. And the little guy goes, what am I supposed to do? It was his fault, and he was so happy that you know, that Chris missed that, and in the end they made money. But I think there's a great scene where Stefano and Chris challenge each other. And have a look at Stefano here. I mean, talk about the genius that, you know, that place. You know, they won't want to see Stefano again. You know what I'm saying? And here you see the Nintendo. The Nintendo. Me and Chris had a competition who could get the high score. It happens all through the holiday. For instance, Chris would get 80 points, and then I would get 85, and then he would get 91, and it would carry on and carry on. At the end of the holiday, I suddenly got something like 105. Yeah. And Chris tried to beat that. He couldn't beat that. But the worst thing for Chris was I was on the aeroplane on the way back, and I was doing his Nintendo thing. It was like Tetron. I don't know exactly the name of the game. It's like Tetron or something like that. You know, with all the squares and all the pieces coming down to fit in. Anyway, and at the last thing on the aeroplane, I suddenly got 120 points, and I said, "Chris, look at this." He just didn't want to know. You know, he was totally thrashed on that game. And this part of the Luna Park, very modern for Cyprus. I mean, really modern games. You can see us, it's in the virtual reality, and I'm sort of thinking, wow, 1997, what's going to happen years later? Nothing has happened years later. You know, the games have seemed to have gone backwards. You've got those old-fashioned games. Remember the Hyper Olympics, which was already old-fashioned in 1993. But you know, when I went in 2005, this place was a derelict anyway. But I see places like this, and I'm pretty sure that games in the arcades haven't really got much better than this. But I was actually pretty impressed, and you can see me shooting with the gun here. And I actually really thought that I was in, you know, with those headphones and everything. I really thought it, you know, it was really, really good virtual reality. And Stefano here, he's in the virtual reality. He's driving a car and everything. I thought pretty impressive for Cyprus at that time. So opposite the Androthea, as you know, is the Gimor, and look at the changes that we see at the Gimor. It's suddenly become a karaoke bar. It's covered with a roof. It was outdoors before. Let me show you some pictures of what it was like before. Nice, tranquil, nice, calm little place to have your little... Not anymore. We went there. I went there with Egli and Chris, as you can see here, and I went in and he said to me, "Are you eating or are you drinking?" So I thought, well, the question is sort of, are you going to sit inside or outside? So I said, "I'm eating." "You're outside." You know, what the hell's going on? But having said that, they know how to make money. That was what was making money at that time. Maybe still today, I don't know, but karaoke bars and everything was packed. If you kept it the way it was before, I'm sure it wouldn't be so busy. So they know what they're doing there at the Gimor restaurant. Very nice place, very nice food, home cooked meal. I always go there. It's a really nice place, but unfortunately, it's changed. So it's a karaoke, noisy bar. Okay, and here we have a beach scene. This beach is Makonissos Beach. It's a little bit further away from Ayia, this beach here. And next to this beach are the remains of Roman tombs. And I thought really, really cultural. I went there and you see a plaque here. It explains to you that this was a Roman burial site in Cyprus. Very archaic. And then you can see this guy here. You can see how cultural he is. You know, I mean, you can see he's very cultural, very you know, historically minded and everything. But I asked him later what he thought of the monuments and everything, and he said, "Well, Roman toilets aren't what they used to be." That's what he said to me. So there you go. You know, he said no drainage there. I thought that was a lot of poo. So Chris was supposed to teach me. I said to him before we went to Cyprus, "Are you going to teach me how to dive?" I never dived up until that point. So I said, "Are you going to teach me?" "Oh yeah, I'm going to teach you." But he was embarrassed to teach me. So it was left to Stefano, as you can see here. He actually taught me how to dive. And here you see my very first dive. And then once I get the hang of it, I start diving all the time. But then Chris on the camera, this is back at the Androthea again, and he shows me how to dive. Now have a look at his dive here. Yes, it's very nice, it's very elegant, you know, I'm sure it would win a gold medal for eloquidity. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, it's very eloquent, you know, that kind of gold medal. But have a look at my dive. I mean, that's a real manly dive, isn't it? You know, that's sort of a speed dive, and I thought I was very happy that, you know, one of my first dives, I mean, almost professional. I have to play that again. And since we're on the, let's play Chris's eloquent dive again. Here we go. And this is Tommy's pub, very famous. Well, famous in our family. We always go there. It's on the corner on the Nissi Beach. It's the last thing on the corner when you go down Nissi Avenue. A nice place. You can see here that, you know, they've got the live music now. It was a little bit more quiet. They put more chairs and everything. And well, the last time I went to Cyprus, 2005. There was an England international qualifier. It was packed, And this time I went, you had the Liverpool, the season just starts when we go to Cyprus in August. And I remember Tommy's pub, it was packed with Liverpool supporters, and they were shouting and everything. I just walked past it. But in 1993, when I went in there, I sort of walked in there and I said to him, "Can I see the Tottenham game?" He goes, "What Tottenham game?" He didn't even know there was a Tottenham game on. And I remember sitting there by myself with the television on low and eating my little meal. And I said, well, what a difference, I'm eating my little meal, watching the television of this Tottenham game. There was no atmosphere in the Tottenham game because, the holiday was going on around you. Everyone was, you know what I'm saying. And I enjoyed that, but you can't do that again in Ayia. That is a thing of the past now. But this year, hundreds of Liverpool fans, shouting and screaming, watching the big screen. And this is a classic moment. We're in Nicosia, and I filmed my mum's old house. This is where my mum was born. And usually, you film a house, all you're going to do is film the house. But we have the owners here. That's Nicolis, and look at this. That's Yannulla. And I think this is really something that, it's nice to have them on tape. But I'm filming there, and these are the owners of the house. Now, Yannulla is my mum's stepsister, and they were all growing up in the house together. But when she got old and got married, our family were chapped out. I don't think it was as bad as that. They were chapped out. It was their house, so my mum and family, Uncle George and everyone like that, they had to leave and go somewhere else. But I think it's really nice to have this. So you haven't just got the house. You have Yannulla. And you have Nicolis as well, and he filmed, and I'm filming almost in their face, and it's just absolutely incredible. And if you see here, we're driving around, and then you see Yannulla, and she's walking along the road as well. So I think that's a classic moment there. And I've got to say something about this. We're in the Venetian restaurant. And we're looking out and we see someone that looks like Theodossi, and he's trying to sell flowers, but he's not very aggressive. That was funny in itself. But look at this guy here. He notices that I'm filming with the camera, and he starts doing all this. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the kind of guy I like. He's on the camera. He wants to really sort of pose for the camera and everything. But the kind of people I don't like are the people, oh, don't film me, oh, don't do this. We're on the ship. I'm going to go back to the ship. We're on the Victoria, we're on the Princesa Victoria now. And I'm just filming, and I go into the duty free, and look at these girls, it was as if I'm filming their crown jewels or something, do you know what I'm saying? Or going into their changing rooms, so what are you doing filming me? And they're really bad and everything, so those are the kind of people I don't like. They're you could say the witches of each wick, but I would actually call them the bitches of the Princesa Victoria. So if you're ever on the ship to Egypt and you're on the Princesa Victoria and you see these witches, you have my permission to actually drown them. I said, you know what I'm saying. So you have my permission to drown them, but make sure you're not on the Titanic when it happens. And the last thing to say about the Cyprus holiday, we've arrived back from Egypt and we go into the house, and just look at the faces of Chris and Egli. I mean, you can tell they seem so guilty. I mean, what the hell has happened since they were on their own when we had left for Egypt for 2 or 3 days. I can't remember how long it was, but it was definitely 2 or 3 nights, and they look so guilty. I don't know what they were having, high-flying parties in it, but they look so guilty. We will never know what these two got up to at that particular time. And that's basically it, really. That's the Cyprus holiday, volume 17 and 1997 Cyprus film, which includes Egypt. I thought that was really great, the Egypt trip. And I did a very good job of editing that. I put music in where there was no music before. I tried to make it interesting all the way through. It's a lot longer than I edited it before, but I think this is one of those films where it's an epic. So that's the reason why I've made it longer. And the good thing is it's over 3 discs, so you don't have to see the whole thing all at once, where if it gets too long, I mean, it would be too long to see it all at once. But I think it's really good. So that's it. I'll see you next time. And as usual, I will leave you with a classic moment from the movie. And I hope you all watch and enjoy.
For the flowers, just to buy you is expensive.
Now look, he's saying, look, here's the money. Here's the money. Now go away. Sign a tracking young girl.
He's waiting there. He thinks he's going to make a sale. He thinks he's going to make a sale. What do you think?
I think the guy's trying to get rid of him.
But I feel so sorry for that kid. Will he make his first sale of the night?
Maybe you should push it a bit more. Put the flower in her face a bit more.